Hi, my name is James Frink. I'm the owner of Two Maids. We're a premium residential cleaning franchise company covering a lot of the East Valley. We do a lot of different types of cleanings that are either move-in, move-outs, which are popular in the real estate world, or deep cleans, pre-showing cleans, and then of course recurring cleans on a variety of different time bases. Yeah, the expectations are a really key part of what a homeowner wants when they work with us. So when we schedule a cleaning, whether we schedule it because we reached out to the customer because they showed interest, or they called us, or they can even book online. In any case, we do have a thorough conversation with the customer to understand what their needs are, what they're really trying to accomplish. Not just, oh, you want a house clean? Okay, we'll be there. We want to know what their goals are and their pet peeves. We do in-home estimates, or sometimes just simply a walkthrough after a cleaning is booked, in order to understand what really needs to be done and if there's something extra that might need to be done. I do those myself as the owner. We always make sure to call a customer, have that conversation, and cover a couple of different policies and make sure they're comfortable with who we are, give them some background about our organization in regards to things like our people being background checked, the training we do for our employees, the type of packages we offer, whether it's a one-time or recurring clean. And so we make sure that the customer is comfortable up front with what we're offering and they're ready to move forward. And then on the day of the cleaning, especially on a first-time cleaning, I always show up on those cleanings to make sure that the cleaning is going well. I do a quality check and then interact with the customer, make sure they're happy. It's so important to have a good first impression in any business, of course, and ours is no different. Yeah, the best way is traditionally just to call us, because you're going to get the best information. I am not a high pressure guy. If we're not a fit for various reasons, I'll either tell you or you'll figure it out, and I'll be like, I understand, and I'm not going to try and convince you otherwise. But in most cases, we can find a way to make it work for our customers, customizing cleanings. So calling us is best. The next easiest way, especially in these computerized times, is to just go on our website and you can book a cleaning directly. As I said previously, I'm always going to talk to the customer prior to us showing up anyway, but that's an easy way to get a booking because our website shows you all the different packages. It shows you the pricing based on your unique house, the number of people, pets, size of it, etc. It gives you pricing, schedules the time, and you're all set. It's very simple. Otherwise, you can email us. So the different packages we offer and what we usually recommend, and what I find most people go with on a first time cleaning, and the ideal scenario is if you haven't had any house cleaning done at your home, in all likelihood you're going to need a deep clean. You may not see it, but when we get in there, deep clean goes to another level that you as a homeowner may not even see on a day-to-day basis, with things like window tracks and baseboards and a lot of the areas that kind of get ignored even when it's your own home. So that's going to set the baseline for your home, so that if you're interested in us coming back on a recurring basis, if that was your original interest, which it is for a lot of people, now the home is set and we can maintain it. Whereas recurring cleans are mistaken in a lot of cases as a initial and ongoing clean, but they're really meant to maintain the level of a deep clean ongoing. So in most cases, a bi-weekly cleaning or every 2 weeks is the best option to keep the home the most evenly clean. And that's what most of our customers go with, a little over 50% of them. Monthly is also a good option if you don't have a lot of wear and tear and you want to be a little lighter on the budget. I understand that. And then we also offer weekly cleanings, which a little rarer of an entity. Most people don't need their house cleaned every single week, but we have a few customers who appreciate they never have to do anything themselves, or they've got some unique scenario. They've got several kids, they've got several dogs that shed a lot, and just a lot going on in their house that they just can't keep up. They're a couple that is busy with their professions and they've got 2 or 3 kids. You could wear and tear and grit on a house can build up pretty quickly. So on our deep cleans, we cover a lot of things like windows and blinds, etc. I should say that all our work is largely interior based. It's not, home cleaning is not exterior, but we do have several different add-ons that we can do for customers, either on our recurring customers or one time. Things like, for recurring customers, for instance, we don't normally clean all the interior windows. We do want to deep clean, but that's something we can add on a per window basis, or blinds. Vacuuming of couches is not normally something house cleaning companies do, and we can add that. And by vacuum, I mean we'll pull the cushions off, vacuum the underside, get all the dog hair out from in between the cushions, and pick up the coins that inevitably fall out, etc. So we do add on. I would add that we also, in a way, can do, it's not just about the specific deep cleans or the recurring cleans. We can do custom cleanings where a customer just wants a one-time clean and they don't want anything I've just said. They just want a certain area done. Maybe they're getting ready for a party. Well, we can sell them a certain amount of time. We're focusing on just getting a certain part of the house done. We can also customize recurring cleans if that's what they want. A lot of customers don't have, I should say they do have, a couple of rooms they don't want cleaned on an ongoing basis, or maybe they don't want you to touch any of the rooms. They just want you to do the kitchen and the common areas. I can customize it for that as well. On that point, I could add a couple things. One, we came upon a promotion a little over a year, it might be 2 years now, that we just kind of hung on to on an ongoing basis, and that is any customer that is looking to sign up for recurring services but wants to start with a deep clean, or it makes sense to do a deep clean, we will offer them 10% off their deep clean up front, and that if they sign up for recurring services at the same time. Now, I should add, when someone, I say, signs up for recurring services, there's no contract in this industry. We want to keep you happy as a customer, keep you on board by doing a great job, but there's no paperwork you're filling out that you're bound to that with us. The other one I would mention is, for our existing customers, we standardly will offer $50 off their cleaning if they refer us to a customer who picks us as their service up for recurring service, like monthly, weekly, bi-weekly service. And we'll also give that new customer $50 off their first cleaning. One of the things that makes us unique in this business, and nationwide actually, is our alliance with a nonprofit called Cleaning for a Reason, which actually was a part of a charity started by an independent cleaning company based out of Texas, and they took this program nationwide, and we're aligned with this organization. How it works is, any customer that is currently, and unfortunately, going through cancer treatment, those people have very little time and they're very tired once they start that treatment, and things can get awry in their own home where they just don't have time to clean or the energy. So what we offer is, if they apply and are approved, which doesn't take much at all, we'll offer a free 2-hour cleaning with a team of our cleaners to go in and clean whatever it is they want in their home. And we do 2 of those back-to-back monthly, and they can decide what to do from there, but that's just a little way of giving back to the community. All right, so thanks for listening to me. Again, my name's James, and I'm the owner of Two Maids. One of the things that just finally makes us unique is we're trying to make this business of residential cleaning more professional in the Phoenix area, as it doesn't have a track record in that area. So give us a chance if you have an interest. Our number is 480-405-6596, and feel free to text us at that number anytime. Thank you.